second. Over to race number 3, number 2, Silent Rescue. Gerard Kennedy is in the sulky this evening. We're going to pick Silent Rescue to win it. For second, number 5, Miss Chili Pepper. And for third, number 7, Spot Island Lucas. Over in race number 4, it's the Nova Scotia Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies. They go for purse $11,878. Good chunk of change there. We're going to go with number 2, Woodmere Vanish and Paul Langell. The first of 2 he has training in this field. We're going to go with Woodmere Vanish to win it. For second, Elm Grove Penny, and the veteran Danny Romo's going to drive himself this evening. And for third, an up-and-comer here, 3-year-old filly Havarti, 2, 5, and 3. That's in race number 4. Over to race number 5, we're going to go with the 1, Makes Me Stupid. Darren Crow is going to drive this evening for Joe Poirier and Anthony Beaton. We're going to go with Dashpedia for second and Bet on Earth for third. That'll push us over to race number 6. Race number 6, we're going to go with the 4, AB's Future and Moose McDonald to win it. Windermere Best Man must be a recent purchase. Looks like Stan Harper Jr. Redmond Doucette gets to drive the Sear one. We're going to pencil in him for second. Pick Canaran Fame for third. 4, 7, and 5 in the 6th. In a race number 7, we're going to go with the 1, front-running Sunshine Lou for Junior McKinnon, Danny Gillis. Cliff Drummond, he'll be trying to get off the gate from post 6. We're going to go with him for second. And Eastward Old Fun for third. 1, 6, and 2, the call in the 7th. Race number 8. We're going to go out on a limb here and go with the 8, Credit to Burn. As soon as they straighten out going down the backside toward the opening quarter, expect Credit to Burn. Grabs on pretty good. Danny Gillis in the sulky. We're going to have him moving by the quarter. Pick Miss Dynamite D for second. Southwest Bliss for third. Race number 9, we're going to go with the rail horse, Euchred, till they can beat him. He looks tons the best in here. Redmond Doucette is in the sulky. Rusty Riley is in town, and Paul Langell. He'll probably sit at the back and take a run last quarter. And we'll pick Daddy Let Me Drive for third. Best bet on the day, a couple of them. Euchred in the 9th. East Coast Mariner in the 1st. And the value play of the day, we're going to go with Miss Chili Pepper. Waiting on the entries for Post Parade. Here for the first. The entries will be along momentarily. Just a short delay in the paddock. Short delay in the paddock. The entries will be out shortly. For those of you just arriving, we'll go over the driver changes on this evening's card of racing. Races 1 and 2 are okay. Races 1 and 2 are okay. Race number 3, number 2, Silent Rescue, Gerard Kennedy is up. Race number 4, number 5, Elm Grove Penny, Danny Romo does the driving. Danny Romo does the driving. Race 5, number 7, RV Zayden is scratched lame. Races 6, 7, and 8, they're all okay. And a race number 9, the go-home pace, East Coast Invader, Gerard Kennedy. Gerard Kennedy is the driver. Entries for the first making their way up the backside on towards Post Parade. Here for the first. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the first classification. Dominators 1 and 2 parimutuel races life. They go for purse seat 25. 1 is Ty's Tap Shoes, Greg Sparling for Joe Nearing. The 2 is J.J. Halsey, owned by Rebecca McKenzie and Kevin Bailey. Kevin Bailey is up. 3 East Coast Mariner, Redmond Doucette for Todd Sutherland and Monica Sutherland. 4 is Cheyenne Nixon, owner trainer driver Tim Gillis. 5 Western Bandit and Zach Mullins. Zach Mullins up. And the 6 is Ramset, owned by Oren Fyander and Brent Bradbury. Arden Mofford is in the sulky. A field of 6 here in the first. Going to post, 4 minutes time. Entries having 2 scores. And reporting to the starter on the backside. Your officials for this evening's card of racing. In the paddock, our paddock judge is Linda Gillis. Our starter on the backside there, that's Sean Tobin. Our presiding judge in the judges' stand this evening is Danny McKinnon. Associate judges are Danny Dowie and Karen Hocko. Our charter is Shannon McLean. Our timer is Carter McDonald. On photo finish, it's Isaac Poirier and Dean Winters on photo patrol. Deborah Rankin from Standard Bred Canada. And our manager is Megan McQuarrie. Entries on the way back, second and final score. Down to 3 minutes on post time, 3 to go. Last 2 minutes now, post time, last 2 to go. Entries called up to the gate. The Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters. Earful first. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the first classification. Now winners 1 and 2. Ty's Tap Shoes and Greg Sparling on the rail to J.J. Halsey and Kevin Bailey. East Coast Mariner and Redmond Doucette. Cheyenne Nixon and Tim Gillis. Zach Mullins and Western Bandit. Arden Mofford at a ram set. Field of 6 out on the wings. Field of 6 going for 8:25. It's post time for the first. Down off of the gate and away. At East Coast Mariner heads out to the lead, driving second. JJ's Halsey, third on the outside. That is Western Bandit. 8 of 4 Cheyenne Nixon. Up in 5 Rams set. And in the backfield, that's Ty's Tap Shoes. On towards the opening quarter now, and the 3-year-old Roll with Harry colt. East Coast Mariner and Redmond Doucette by 3 on the lead. J.J. Halsey in the 2-hole. Yet of 3 Western Bandit, up in 4 Cheyenne Nixon. Ramset is 5. Then we're back to Ty's Tap Shoes. Past the opening quarter, 30 and 1. Up front on the lead, East Coast Mariner. Second. That is J.J. Halsey. Judges have an inquiry on the dash. East Coast Mariner up front on the lead. J.J. Halsey, watch behind you, Kevin, please. Cheyenne Nixon loose on the outside behind you. Call it off. No contest, Redmond. Pull him up, Mr. Doucette, Mr. Bailey. No contest here in the first. The judges have declared no contest here in the first. Judges have declared a no contest in the first, no contest in the first. A full pari-mutuel refund on tickets purchased here for the first. We'll have particulars for you momentarily. Up and coming, it's race number 2. It's the Colin Basker Memorial Pace. The Colin Basker Memorial Pace. That's in race number 2. Up and coming. No contest declared in the first. In the first dash, heading towards the 3/8 turn, number 6, Ramset, the hoof, the left front hoof of number 6, Ramset, went up onto the bike of Cheyenne Nixon, causing the driver to be dismounted. Therefore, the loose horse, and the judges declared a no contest in the first. Full pari-mutuel refund at your pari-mutuel windows. $7:29 is post time for the second. 7:29 is post time for the second. 9 minutes at the windows. Up and coming, race number 2, first end of the early daily double, Quinella, Triacta, win, place, and show wagering. Race number 2 is the Colin Basker Memorial Pace. Colin Basker was an avid horseman who passed away suddenly. His interest in horses came at a young age, following his father around with the horses. He and his father had horses over the years, such as Airborne Gunner, Persian Queen, and in later years, his son Will joined with them with All Systems Go. The family of Colin Basker would like to honor Colin this evening, present a cooler to the winner here in the second. This is the Colin Basker Memorial Pace. Entries moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Here for the second. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the second. Classification non-winners 801 last 5. They go for purse $950. One is This Old Millie, owned by Charles Frazier, trained by Frank Frazier. This evening catch driver is Danny Gillis. Post position 2 and Chase and Maddie for owner trainer DF Beaton. Rodney Gillis is back in the sulky. 3 is Southwind Jagger, and Shelby Miller makes his 2021 debut here at the Inverness Raceway for Erlen Campbell. 4 Classic Smiley, owned by Betty Lou O'Coin and James Hogan. Redmond Doucette is up driving. 5 is Buttons, Joe Poirier for Anthony Beaton. And 6, Indy Wheelbarrow, owned and trained by Travis McLean in the sulky this evening, Lewis McDonnell. Field of 6, this is the Colin Basker Memorial Pace. Race number 2 is the first end of the early daily double, Quinella, Triacta, win, place, and show wagering. Our selection here in the second, we're going to go to Chase and Maddie. He was hooked out last start. He just finished 4 lengths off, paced a mile in 59 and 3. Rodney Gillis jumps back up here this evening. He drove him 3 starts ago, went wire to wire, going away by 7.5 lengths. In a mile, 159 and 1/5. We're going to go to Chase and Maddie to win it. Classic Smiley, we're going to pick for second. Redmond Doucette does the driving. And for third, This Old Millie just didn't quite finish his mile off last start. Danny Gillis jumps on for Charles Frazier here this evening. Our call here in the second, 2, 4, and 1. Entries up, second and final score, and we're down to 4 now, 4 to go. Parimutuel wagering on the backside over here at the Parimutuel. 50-50 tickets sold. We draw on Sunday. The best 50-50 in the Maritime provinces. $132 on Sunday. Sheila Timmons was the winner on Sunday. Sheila Timmons. We're down to 3 now at the windows. 3 to go. Less than 2 to go. Less than 2. Up and coming in the third, number 2, Silent Rescue. Gerard Kennedy is your driver. And our feature on this evening's card of racing, that goes in race number 4. It's the Nova Scotia Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies. They go for purse $11,878, just a field of 5. And number 5, Elm Grove Penny, Danny Romo is the driver. Danny Romo is up. Entries called up to the gate here for the second. The Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters here in the Colin Basker Memorial Pace. Entries moving on the stable turn here for the second classification. Now winners 801 last 5. They go for purse $950. This old Millie on the rail and Danny Gillis, 2 Chase and Matty, and a Rodney Gillis, 3 Southwind Jagger, Shelby Miller, Classic Smiley, Redmond Doucette, Buttons, Joe Poirier, Indy Wheelbarrow, and Lewis backed it out. Field of 6, first end, the early double here at the Inverness Raceway. It's post time for the second. Down off of the gate and away in this old Millie. And Chase and Matty head out early into the turn. Southwind Jagger at the rail, squeezing in here in 3. That is Classic Smiley down the backside toward the opening quarter now. And the 6-year-old mare, this old Millie, and Danny Gillis up front, setting the fraction. Second is Chase and Matty. Classic Smiley's third, Southwind Jagger. He's up in 4. At a 5, that is Buttons, then Indy Wheelbarrow. Past an opening quarter at 30-2. Up front on the lead, this old Millie, chasing Matty, grabbing on here second. Up here third on the outside, that is Classic Smiley. Heading down toward the half mile, still up front on the lead, this old Millie, here's chasing Matty. Oh, chasing here on the outside, Classic Smiley. Driving the cover here, going down the rail, Southwind Jagger, Bottons. Then Indy Wheelbarrow, half mile, 1 minute, 3/5 up the backside. This old Millie, still up front on the lead, chasing Matty, second driving, third Southwind Jagger, slipping down the rail. Classic Smiley starts to go backwards. Then Indy Wheelbarrows going up the rail, Buttons is on the outside. Stable turn, second and final time, and this old Millie. And Danny Gillis still up front on the lead, 129 and 3/5. He opens it up here now. This old Millie is going to bring them on home. Chasing Matty is second. This old Millie strolling through the lanes, winning easily here in the second. Chasing Matty is up for second on the outside. Third, that is Classic Smiley. Unofficially wire to wire, this old Millie here in the second. But officially 1, 2, 4, and 3. This old Millie the winner. Chasing Matty second, Classic Smiley third. Southwind Jagger was 4. Now returning, a winner of the second, it's the 6-year-old black pacing mare by Westward Hanover, the Falcon Sealster mare, Future Millbank. This mare was bred by Meridian Farms in Calgary, Alberta. Charles Fraser out of Inverness is the owner. Frank Fraser does the conditioning. Danny Gillis is the catch driver here this evening, going wire to wire, capturing the Colin Basker Memorial Picks at a trackside cooler presentation to the winner, This old Millie, Danny Gillis, Charles Frazier, Frank Frazier, the Frazier family, and the friends and family of Colin Basker here to honor him this evening. Winner here in the second, this old Millie, 158-1. Second official, this old Millie. The winner, Jason Matty, second, South Wind Jagger, 4. Classic Smiley, 3. Button, 6. Indy Wheelbarrow, 5. 30-2, minute 3/5, 129-3, 158-1. Top the program, 124-365 on the bottom. 158 1/5, wire to wire. 6-year-old mare, this old Millie, and Danny Gillis. 590, 380, 260. Place entry 2, Jason Matty. 290, 260. Show entry 4, Classic Smiley. $2.30. 1-2, Quinella. $10.60. 10.60 for the Quinella 1 and 2. The try was 1, 2, and 4. At a triactor combination return, $28.70. Up and coming, the third, Gerard Kennedy. Drives the 2, Silent Rescue. Other memorials going this evening here at the Inverness Raceway over in race number 5. It's the Malcolm, Janet, and Stanley McQuarrie Memorial Pace. Race number 6, John Piper McClellan Memorial Pace. The 8th, Matta McDonald Memorial Pace. And a race number 9, Jamie and Ann Walker Memorial Pace. Feature, it's in race number 4. They go for $11,878. Nova Scotia Stakes. 3-year-old pacing fillies. Elm Grove Penelope, owned by Stephen Lewis and Henry Paswata. Redmond Duke set up. 2 is Woodmere Vanish, owned by Debbie Francis and Wayne McCrae. Paul Langell is in the sulky. Havarti at a post 3 for Chantel Gillis. Darren Crow is down to drive. 4 is Tara Masu, owned by Fonz McCacken and Maura Kerr. Mary Claire McDonald is in the sulky. Number 5, rounding out the field, Elm Grove Penny, owned by Ian Banks at a Bible Hill. The veteran Danny Romo sits behind himself this evening. Now parading from the lower turn, entries here in the third, second and the early double, Exacta, Triactive Wagering, classification non-winners 301 last 5 for 825, OP's Lifeline, on the rail, Joe Poirier for Madison Poirier. Post 2, Silent Rescue, owned by Rolly Beaumont at Adjudic, trained by Donald Kennedy, Gerard Kennedy up. 3, Susu Heaven, owner, trainer, driver, Ambrose Gillis. The 4DW's Hidden Star has Lewis McDonnell for conditioner Mark McDonnell. 5, Miss Chili Pepper, Timmy Gillis is up. 6 is Private Paradise. Arden Mofford Jr. drives for Arden Mofford Sr. and conditioner Warren McKinnon. 7 is Spud Island Lucas, and owner, trainer, driver Kevin Bailey. Field of 7 here in the third, going to post at 7:50. Down to 5 minutes on post time. 5 minutes post time here for the third. Our selection here in the third, we're going to go to number 2, Silent Rescue. Had a good year last year. Headed up to the winner's circle 5 times for David Kelly at Century Downs in Alberta. Silent Rescue to win it. Up for second, we're going to go to Miss Chili Pepper and Timmy Gillis. Race Goodies last start, finished 3 by 5 lengths in a mile 58 and 2. Pace the mile 59 and 2. Spud Island Lucas, we're going to go for third. He leaves in the backfield. He's going to follow out Opie's Life's Line. Spud Island Lucas was scratch sick his last start, and he made an uncharacteristic break. The start before that, we're hoping Kevin Bailey can get him back on track. Call here in the third, 2, 5, 7. Approximate daily double odds, Opie's Life's Line is at $41. The favorite, Silent Rescue, at $15. Susu Heaven at $61. DW's Hidden Star at $123. Chili Pepper at $30. Private Paradise at $123. And Spud Island Lucas at $123. Top of the program, 41, 15, 61. 123, 30, 123, and 1, 2, 3. It's your last chance at the windows. Last chance to purchase pari-mutuel tickets. Earful the third. Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters. Earful the third. Betting on the backside, opening up this evening. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the third, second, and the early double. Opie's Lifeline on the rail, and Joe Poirier to a silent rescue on the board at $4.70, along with the 5. Miss Chili Pepper. Susu Heaven from 3, and Ambrose Gillis, DW's Hidden Star, Lewis McDonnell, Miss Chili Pepper, Tim Gillis. Private Paradise on the outside, Arden Mofford, and Spud Island Lucas is in the backfield. Field of 7, 6 on gate. 1 is late. Third race, Post Time and Silent Rescue. Zoda looking for the lead. Second in at the rail, Opie's Lifeline. Up here, third, Spud Island Lucas. 4 on the outside. That is Miss Chili Pepper. Yeah, 5, Susu Heaven. Up in 6, DW's Hidden Star in the backfield. That is Private Paradise. Up toward the opening quarter now. Silent Rescue up front. Here's Miss Chili Pepper. Has to go on. Hooked out on the outside. Looks like a long night for Miss Chili Pepper. Silent Rescue 30 and 4. Past an opening quarter. Driving in here, second, Opie's Lifeline. In third at the rail, Spud Island Lucas. Miss Chili Pepper is 4 on the outside, Susu Heaven. Up in 5, free-legged pacing, DW's Hidden Star. And from the backfield moving now, that is Private Paradise. On towards the 5/8 turn now, and Silent Rescue still up front on the lead. Half mile, 101 and 4, second, Opie's Lifeline. A third in at the rail, Spud Island Lucas at a 4, Susu Heaven. Then Miss Chili Pepper, Private Paradise. DW's Hidden Star, 3/4 up and coming now. Silent Rescue is comfortable up front. Opie's Lifeline is second. Here's Susu Heaven. Third on the outside, Spud Island Lucas is caught in. 4 at the rail, scooting up 5 on the outside. DW's Hidden Star, 132 and 1/5. Silent Rescue is going to bring them on home. Susu Heaven is second on the outside. Spud Island Lucas and Private Paradise. Silent Rescue going to try to go wire to wire. Susu Heaven Up for second and for third. Looks like Spud Island Lucas. Silent Rescue. Wire to wire unofficially. 202 and 1/5 here in the third. Unofficially 2, 3, 7, and 4 here in the third. Silent Rescue, the winner. 3, Susu's Heaven was second. 7, Spud Island Lucas third. 4, DW's Hidden Star was 4. 2, 3, 7, 4 unofficially here in the third. Unofficially from the lower turn, 13-year-old by pacing gelding by Rescue Me at the Life Sign mare, Baby Sign. This 13-year-old was bred by Samuel Johnson out of Alberta. Donald Kennedy does the conditioning. Gerard Kennedy in the sulky. Wire to wire, 202 and 1/5. Win number 1 on the season and win number 34 on his racing career. 202 and 1/5 in the winner's enclosure, Silent Rescue. Across the board, 420, 260, 270. Place entry 3. Susu Heaven, 670, 340. No shows on the 7, Spud Island Lucas. Daily double coming back, $15.40. $15.40 for the 1-2 daily double. The exacta, 2 and 3. $21.30, $21.30 for your exactor in the third. Triacta combination was 2, 3, and 7. And it returned Triacta back as $157.70. Up and coming race number 4, Nova Scotia State. For 3-year-old pacing fillies, they go for purse $11,878. Elm Grove Penelope on the rail for Redmond Doucette. Woodmere Vanish and Paul Langell. He had a post 2. Havarti and Darren Crow up in 3. Tiramisu. He had a post 4 for Mary Claire McDonald and Elm Grove Penny. And Danny Romo, he had a post 5. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the fourth. It's the Nova Scotia Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies. They go for purse $11,878. One is Elm Grove Penelope, owned by Steve Lewis out of Port Edward. Henry Paswata out of Sydney, trained by Steve Lewis. Redmond Doucette this evening in the sulky. 2 is Woodmere Vanish, a 3-year-old rolled with Harry, owned by Debbie Francis of Sweets Corner. And Wayne McCrae at a Fall River. Paul Langell is in the sulky. 3 is Havarti, a 3-year-old better than Cheddar, owned bred by Chantel Gillis at a Truro. Paul Langell does the conditioning. This evening, Darren Crow is up. From 4, Tara Masoot, owned by Fonce McCachran, yet a Port Hood Mora Kerr at a Greenfield. Mary Claire McDonald is in the sulky. Last on post parade here is Elm Grove Penny, a Stonebridge Terror, owned by Ian Banks at a Bible Hill. Danny Romo handles the lines. Off field of 5 here in the fourth, it's the Nova Scotia Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies. They go for $11,878. 4 minutes for post. Selection here in the fourth. We're going to go to number 2, Woodmere Vanish, and Paul Langell. He conditions both the 2 and the 3. That's the only reason I went with the 2. You would think Paul Langell would pick the better one. We're going to pick him to win it. We're going to go to number 5, Elm Grove Penny, a 3-year-old Western Terra. Danny Romo is in the sulky this evening. We're going to pick him for second. And man, oh man, has this 3, Havarti, a 3-year-old better than Cheddar, for Chantel Gillis. Has she ever picked up her game? Just racing in the conditioning ranks, pacing right around 58, 59, 2 minutes. But when they went in the Stanfield last week for $25,000, Havarti paced in 56 and 2. I look for Havarti to be reckoned with in this class. But the call here, 2, 5, and 3, 2, 5, and 3. Down to 2 minutes now. 2 minutes post time. Here for the fourth. Up and coming in the fifth, it's the Malcolm Janet and Stanley McQuarrie Memorial Pace. Entries up. Second and final score. It's your last chance at the windows. Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move. Entries called up for duty here in the fourth. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the fourth. It's the Nova Scotia Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies. They go for a purse $11,878. Off field of 5, Elm Grove Penelope. Out of Redmond Doucette. Woodmere Vanish and Paul Langell. Havarti and Darren Crow. Tiramisu, Mary Claire McDonald and Elm Grove Petty and Danny Romo. It's the Nova Scotia Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies. It's post time. Racing now for the gate and away in Elm Grove Penelope. Sent out for the early lead into the turn there. And Elm Grove Penelope entry sent out. In program order up the backside, Elm Grove Penelope. A second is Woodmere Vanish. Third is Havarti. 4 is Tiramisu, and up in 5, that's Elm Grove Penny. Heading past an opening quarter here, and Elm Grove Penelope and a Redmond Doucette. He's up front by 5 on the lead. Opening quarter is 30 1/5. Back here, second and 3 now. That is Woodmere Vanish. Up third, Havarti. Yet a 4, Tiramisu in the backfield. It's Elm Grove Penny. We're driving on to the half mile now. Popping at the 2-hole. On to challenge the leader. That is West River Vanish. Driving to the 5/8 turn. Elm Grove Penelope in at the rail. Into the turn. Woodmere Vanish comes away from the lead. Elm Grove Penelope here is second. 1 minute, 1/5. Havarti is third. Tiramisu and Elm Grove Penny. Up the backside, 3/4 up and coming. Woodmere Vanish, second here on the outside. That is Havarti. Havarti is up challenging the pace setter now. In at the rail, Woodmere Vanish on the outside. Havarti puts ahead out front, 129 3/5. Elm Grove Penelope tries to come back on. Tiramisu, and then Elm Grove Penny off the top 10 and through the lanes here now. Havarti on the outside. At the rail, Woodmere Vanish up to win it. Second is Havarti. Third, it's Tiramisu. Judges have lit the inquiry button. Inquiry here on the dash, heading towards the 5/8 turn. An inquiry on the dash. Reminder, please hold all tickets. Please hold all tickets. Inquiry on the dash. 158 and 1/5 unofficially Woodmere Vanish. Inquiry here on the dash, heading towards 5H turn, the 2 on the 1, Elm Grove, Penelope. Reminder, please hold all tickets till official results have been given. Inquiry is coming down. And unofficially from the lower turn, the 3-year-old pacing filly by roll with Harry at the magical Mike Mare. Liz Magic. This filly was bred at the Windermere Farms in Marsfield, Prince Edward Island. It's owned by Debbie Francis at a Sweet Corner, at a Wayne McCrae at Fall River. Trainer driver is Paul Langell. 158 and 1/5 in the winner's enclosure. This is 3-year-old Woodmere Vanish. At a trackside, the cooler presentation, the Nova Scotia Stake Race, being presented by Eddie and Ann Copley. 3-horse Havarti to the test barn, please. 3-horse Havarti to the test barn. And the 4th official, Elton Grove Penelope was 4. Woodmere Vanish the winner. Havarti was second. Tiramisu was 3. And Elton Grove Penny 5. 30-1 at the quarter. The half 1 minute 1/5. 3/4 1:29 and 3. Race winning trip 1:58 and 1/5. Top the program 4, 1, 2, 3, then 5 on the bottom 1:58 and 1/5. 3-year-old filly Woodmere Vanish had a Paul Langell across the board 480, 9, 10, 240. Place entry number 3 Havarti 480 and 230. Show entry number 4 Tiramisu. 2, 3, 4 try in the 4th, $141.10, 141.10 for 2, 3, 4 try. 2, 3 Quinella, $7.30. Up and coming in the 5th, it's the Malcolm, Janet, and Stanley McQuarrie Memorial Pace. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the 5th. It's the Malcolm and Janet and Stanley McQuarrie Memorial Pace. Nometer 601 last 5. They go for purse 900. Makes Me Stupid from the rail. Darren Crow drives this evening for Anthony Beaton. 2 is OK Gladiator. Gerard Kennedy driving for Brian Tracy and Derek Whalen. 3-PD owned by Evan Gillis, Inverness, Jacob and Ryan Copley at a Kenmore. Zach Mullins is up. 4 brother John, Susan McSween and Wayne Hardy share ownership with the driver. Randy Ghetto, Kenny Collins does the conditioning. 5 Unstoppable Speed has Shelby Miller this evening for conditioner Joe Poirier, owned by Madison Poirier Inverness, Susan Miller at Nunavik. 6 is Bet on Art, and owner trainer driver Erdem Mofford Jr. I'll feel a 6. The 7 is out, Darby Zayden, feel a 6. The Malcolm, Janet, and Stanley McQuarrie Memorial Pace. Malcolm, Janet, and Stanley McQuarrie were avid race fans, never missed the races here at the Inverness Raceway. They loved to watch and cheer on their son and brother, Alex Trapper McQuarrie. They also enjoyed watching Angus's horses going. Stanley and Janet liked to bet a few dollars on the horses. This evening, the winner of this race will be presented with a cooler in memory of Malcolm, Janet, and Stanley McQuarrie. This is the Malcolm, Janet, Stanley McQuarrie Memorial Pace. Entries on their way back, second and final score. And we're down under 4 at the windows, less than 4 to go. Our selection here in the 5th. We're going to go with number 1. Makes Me Stupid. Anthony Beaton puts Darren Crow up, scoring on the rail here. We're going to go with Makes Me Stupid to win it. For second, we're going to go to Zach Mullins, and hopefully he can get Dashpedia down charging off the gate. And for third, we're going to go with the 6 Bet on Art. Call here in the 5th is going to be 1-3-6. 3 minutes at the windows. 1 minute, post time here for the 5th. Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters for the 5th. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the 5th classification. Downwater 601 last 5. They go for purse 900. Makes Me Stupid, Darren Crow. OK Gladiator, Gerard Kennedy. Dashpedia, Zach Mullins. Brother John, Randy Ghetto. Unstoppable Speed, Shelby Miller. And Bet on Art, Darden Mofford. Field of 6 comes to the top of the lane. This is the Malcolm Janet and Stanley McQuarrie Memorial Pace. Race 5 post time at the Inverness Raceway. Down off the gate away, and Brother John at a Randy Get Out. And Get Out looking for the lead. Dashpedia second up here. Third Makes Me Stupid. In 4 OK Gladiator. Get a 5 Unstoppable Speed in the backfield. It's Bet on Art, stretched out single file to the opening quarter now. And the 11-year-old Stonebridge Regal, Brother John. And Randy Ghetto is up front. Dashpedia and Zach Mullins is second. Darren Crow and Makes Me Stupid driving in 4. Gerard Kennedy and OK Gladiator. Here the outside comes Arden Mofford and Bet on Art. In the backfield it's Shelby Miller at Unstoppable Speed. 29 4/5. Past an opening quarter, Brother John. Still up front down the lead. Dashpedia second. Here's Makes Me Stupid. The first to march up on the outside, heading to the 5/8 turn. Bet on Art's going to follow him. OK Gladiator at the rail in 5, then Unstoppable Speed. 59 4/5 by the half mile up the backside. And the 3/4 up and coming. Brother John still up front. Makes Me Stupid. Ducks in the 2-hole. Going to get a breather here and then going to take a run. Probably at the 7/8 turn. Brother John is still marching past the 3/4. Makes Me Stupid. Idling here in second. Then up third. Bet on Art. Unstoppable Speed. OK Gladiator. Past the 7/8 turn, 130 3. Here comes Makes Me Stupid again to challenge Brother John. In at the rail, Brother John, the outside Makes Me Stupid. And Darren Crow, Brother John, Makes Me Stupid. Down at the mile, Brother John looks to have a crooked nose out front. Judges have called for win photo. Unofficially, 4-1-6-2, Brother John the winner. Makes Me Stupid second. Bet on our third. OK Gladiator fourth. 201 and 1/5. Brother John unofficially. Here in the fifth. Up and coming in the sixth, John Piper McClellan, Memorial Pace. Hello, Alex. Race 5, Official Makes Me Stupid second. OK Gladiator 4. Dashpedia 6. Brother John the winner. Unstoppable Speeds 5. Bet on Art 3. Ari's Aiden scratched. 29 and 4, 59 and 4. 130 and 3, 201 and 1. Top the program 246, 153 scratched in the bottom. 201 and 1. Brother John, Randy Ghetto. .416 try, 75.60. 4-1 exactor, 840. All the friends and family of Malcolm, Janet, and Stanley McQuarrie awaiting in the winner's circle. And here he comes officially from the lower turn, 11-year-old brown pacing gelding by Stonebridge Regal. From the Cambest mare, Pine Barrens. Wayne Hyatt, he out of Texas, bred this Stonebridge Regal. Kenny Collins does the conditioning. Susan McSween, Wayne Hardy share ownership with the driver Randy Ghetto. Thanks. Pull that back. Oh. Family and friends of Malcolm, Janet, and Stanley McCachran on hand in the center field. And Brother John and Randy Ghetto, 201-1. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the 6th. It's the John Piper McClellan Memorial Pace. One is the Captain Jack, owned by Paul and Jack McDonald at Agoules, Newfoundland. Joe Poirier is in the sulky. 2 is Wave That Banner, and owner, trainer, driver, Zachary Mullins. 3 Quickie Kwanzaa, owned by Kyle Fellows, Madison Poirier and Susan Miller. Shelby Miller does the driving. 4 AB's Future, Moose McDonald for Gigi Stone and Max Stable. Canaran Fame, Andrew McLean for Donald and Damian McClellan. 6 Docks Ron Henry. Leander Beaton. And the 7 is Windermere Best Man, Redmond Doucette for High Five Racing 2 at Kensington. John Piper McClellan Memorial Pace. DFer Beaton, phone the judges stand, please. DFer, phone the judges stand, please. John Piper McClellan was very much a part of the Inverness Raceway. He was a starter, paddock judge, owner of many horses over the years. Piper was always there to lend a helping hand around the track to get things ready for the races and during the race season. He shared the love of the sport with his family, which continues today, especially with sons Donald and Damien, who own and train Canaran Fame, with Priscilla and the girls to cheer them on. A cooler will be presented by Piper's family in his honor to the winner here in the 6th. This is the John Piper McClellan Memorial Pace. Linda Gillis, phone the judges stand, please. Linda Gillis, phone the judges stand, please. Here in the 6, number 6, Doc's Ron Henry will be driven by Rodney Gillis, and number 6, Doc's Ron Henry is going to be barred from the betting. Barred from the betting on the 6, Doc's Ron Henry. Those of you who have purchased tickets on the 6, Doc's Ron Henry, pari-mutuel refund. Kent Building Supplies starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters here in the 6. Doc's Ron Henry, Rodney Gillis is the driver. The 6, Doc's Ron Henry, has been barred from the betting. A pari-mutuel refund upon completion of the dash. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the 6th. The 1 is Captain Jack. And Joe Poirier to wave that banner. Zach Mullins, 3 Quickie Kwanzaa. Shelby Miller, 4 AB's Future. Alexander McDonald, 5 Canaran Fame. Andrew McLean, 6 Doc's Ron Henry. Rodney Gillis, and 7 Windermere Best Man. And a Redmond Doucette. Field of 7. 6 on gate, 1 is late. The 6th post time at the Inverness Raceway. Down off of the gate and away and wave that banner. Heads out for Mullins, 2nd in at the rail. That is the Captain Jack. At a 3rd, Windermere Best Man. Up here for the outside, AB's Future. Heading down the backside toward the opening quarter now. And a 14-year-old, wave that banner, is up front on the lead, driving here 2nd. That is the Captain Jack. Here's Doc's Ron Henry, 3rd in the outside from 4, Windermere Best Man. A stable turn for the first time. Past that opening quarter and wave that banner. In 30 1/5. 2nd here and challenging on the outside. That is Doc's Ron Henry. In 3rd at the rail, that is the Captain Jack. We're approaching the half mile now, and a wave that banner is up front. He goes on a break. Wave that banner on a break. Up front on the lead, Doc's Ron Henry. Windermere Best Man, Canaran Fame is 3rd. Up in 4, that is the Captain Jack, then AB's Future. Quickie Kwanzaa. And off stride in the backfield, wave that banner down the backside, 1 minute 4/5. Windermere Best Man and Redmond Doucette on the outside takes over the lead from Doc's Ron Henry. Up here 3rd, Canaran Fame. At 4, that is the Captain Jack, and then AB's Future. Past the stable turn to the 7/8. 1:30 and 2/5, and a Windermere. Best man at Redmond Doucette. Up by 3 on the lead. Doc's Ron Henry is second. AB's Future is still coming. Off the top turn through the lanes now. And Windermere best man. Up to it for second. Doc's Ron Henry. Up here for third. It's close. Close for third. Windermere best man at Redmond Doucette. Unofficially 2 minutes, 2/5. Here in the 6th. Judges' inquiry on the dash, into the break on the 2. Wave that banner, approaching the half mile. Six being barred from the betting, with the 6 being barred from the betting, paying off on 7-4-5, 7-4-5, and officially from the lower turn, 3-year-old BP gelding by Malicious. At the Art Escape Mare Art Blanche, owned by High Five Racing, 2 at Kensington PEI. Stan Harper Jr. does the conditioning. Redmond Doucette in the sulky, capturing top honors in the John Piper McClellan Memorial Pace. And a trackside cooler presentation by Mr. Ed Copley to the family and friends of John Piper McClellan. The judge's inquiry on the dash was on the break. On the 2, wave that banner, approaching the half mile, wave that banner. Made a break on his own, interfered with the entire field, finished 7, no placement. Note that the 6, Doc's Ron Henry, did finish 2nd, but he was barred from the betting. We're paying off. For the Quinella on 4-7-7-4. We're paying off on the try on 7-4-5. 2 minutes, 2/5. Windermere best man at Redmond Doucette. And the 6th official now, the Captain Jack 5. Wave that banner 7. Quickie Kwanzaa 6. AB's Future 3. Canaran Fame 4. Doc's Ron Henry 2nd. Windermere best man. The winner 30-1, 1 minute 4/5. 1:30-2, 2 minutes 2/5. Top of the program in a review 5-7-6-3-4-2. Then 1 on the bottom, 2 minutes 2/5. Windermere best man and Redmond Doucette. Top honors here in the John Piper McClellan Memorial Pace. Across the board for the winner, Windermere best man, $5, 210 and 210. Putting in the place entry now, AB's Future, because Doc's Ron Henry was barred, 210 and 220. Now the show entry will be Canaran Fame, $2.10. 4-7-7-4 Quinella, $4.50. 7-4 try combination at return $43.80, $43.80. Up and coming, it's race number 7. Classification, non-winners of 1101. Last 5, they go for purse 1,025. Field of 6. And the entries are going as programmed.
Parading from the lower turns are the entries for the 7th for a purse of $1,025. Non-winners of 1101 last 5. The 1 is Sunshine Lou. Danny Gillis in the bike for owner Raymond McKinnon of Inverness. The 2 is Eastward Ho Fun. Alec McDonald drives for the GG Stone and Max stable of Port Hood. The 3 is Real Big. Rodney Gillis drives for Lily Watson of Inverness. The 4 is Bonnie's Mac, owned by Stanley Harper Jr. of Inverness. J.J. McDonald in the bike. The 5 is Windermere Don't Matter. Lewis MacDowell drives for Alex Sutherland Jr. and Malcolm McCacken of Port Hood. Rounding out the field 6 is Cliff Drummond. Redmond Doucet drives for Evan Gillis of Inverness. The 7th race post time is at 9:19. It's currently 9:13. You have less than 6 minutes to wager on the 7th. Less than 5 minutes now to wager on the 7th race this evening.
Entries on the way back, second and final score, down to 4 minutes now, 4 to go.
Down under 2 minutes wagering time on the 7th. You have less than 2 minutes to wager on the 7th race this evening. Currently, the post-time favorite at $4.90 is the one Sunshine Lou. He's a 5-year-old Sunshine Beach gelding with a mark of 155 at Grand River, over $46,000 in earnings. And at $4.90, he is your current favorite. The second would be the 6 at $5.30. That's Cliff Drummond. Redmond Doucet in the bike this evening. He's a 13-year-old leader by Ama gelding. He has a victory of 156-3 in Truro this year. 3 wins this year, over $4,300 in earnings and almost $300,000 in lifetime earnings. The 6 at $5.30 with less than a minute to go now is the 6, Cliff Drummond. With less than a minute to go, as far as wagering goes on the 7th race, the post-time favorite now at $5.20 is the 6 Cliff Drummond. At $5.40, the 1 Sunshine Lou. And the 4 Bonnie's Mac at $9.40 is the third choice on the tote board. The starter will be calling the entries momentarily on the 7th. The starter calls the entries at 7th race post time. They're on time, and it's showtime for the 7th purse of $1,025. As they move in and line up, the 6 at $4.30. Cliff Drummond is the favorite. From the rail out, Sunshine Lou and Danny Gillis. Eastward Ho Fun, Alec Moose McDonald. The 3 is Real Big, and Rodney Gillis. The 4 is Bonnie's Mac with J.J. McDonald. The 5 is Windermere Don't Matter and Lewis McDowell. And on the grandstand side, it's Cliff Drummond, Redmond Doucette, top of the stretch. Here they come, and there they go. They're off and racing. Sunshine Lou, first one firing out towards the early lead. Guarding the pylons on the outside. Second is Real Big. Racing along the rail third. That's Eastward Ho Fun outside fourth, looking for a spot, is Bonnie's Mac. Fifth is Windermere Don't Matter, and the trailers Cliff Drummond. They march on towards the opening panel, and the leader there is Sunshine Lou. Racing second, nose to helmet, is Real Big. From third is Eastward Ho Fun. Bonnie's Mac takes a look from fourth. To the outside, fifth goes Windermere Don't Matter, and the trailer remains Cliff Drummond. They were at the opening panel in a very moderate 31-1, and the leader, Sunshine Lou, guides them past 3/8. Racing from second is Real Big. First up attacker as they straighten out in front of the grandstand for the first time is the Port Hood Invader, Windermere Don't Matter. Fourth, second over comes Cliff Drummond. Racing from fifth is Eastward Ho Fun, and the trailer there is Bonnie's Mac. They march into the 5/8 turn after a half of 1 minute and 4/5. And the leader there is Sunshine Lou and Danny Gillis. Racing second along the wood, that's Real Big. Windermere Don't Matter on the outside third. Racing from fourth is Eastward Ho Fun. Outside is Cliff Drummond, and the trailer that got the shuffle is Bonnie's Mac. They march on by 3/4, 7/8 the next station, and they were there at the 3/4 in 1:30-2. Sunshine Lou guides them by 7/8. Racing from second is Real Big. Windermere Don't Matter on the outside third. Racing from fourth, that's Eastward Ho Fun. They race out the top turn, and down the stretch they come. And the leader, Sunshine Lou, coast to coast like smooth butter on warm toast. Second is Real Big, up for third, Eastward Ho Fun. They were home in the 7th in 2 minutes flat. Parading back in the 7th race winner's circle, a 5-year-old Sunshine beats gelding out of the Blissful Hall mare, Carte de Mode. Owned and trained by Raymond McKinnon of Inverness, Danny Gillis handed the reins this evening, captured the race in an effort of 2 minutes flat. That's his 7th win lifetime, his first of 2021, and over $5,500 in earnings on the year. The one, Sunshine Lou, capturing the 7th for driver Danny Gillis. 2 minutes flat. Race 7 is now official. Sunshine Lou is the race winner. Eastward Ho Fun was third. Real Big was second. Bonnie's Mac fifth. Windermere Don't Matter fourth. Cliff Drummond was sixth. Fractions 31 and 1. 1 minute 4 fifths. 3/4 1:30 and 2. Mile in 2 minutes flat. Winner return $6.40. Place horse $5.80. Show horse $10.90. The 1-3 exactor returned $60.80, and the 132 triactor returned $145.50 from the top down in the 7th. 132.546. Looking ahead in the 8th, it's the late end of the daily double. We have a full field of 8 that will go in approximately 11 minutes at 9:39. You have less than 11 minutes to wager on the 8th.
Entries on track for post parade for the evening's 8th race. When It Rains, It Pours, the one. James Hogan, Betty Lou Coyne are the owners. James Hogan trains. Kevin Bailey will do the driving. 2 Charlotte's Western for owners Owen Fraser and Dylan McLean. Frank Fraser trains. Charles Fraser's in the bike. 3 Miss Dynamite D is owned by Colin and Maria McLeod. Robert McLeod trains. Redmond Doucette drives. 4 Southwest Bliss is owned and trained by Alec Dan McDonald with Andrew McLean. 5 PH Powerful, Rodney Gillis in the bike. Travis McLean trains for owner Ethan McLean. Six Salisbrook Jewel is owned by Terry Morrison and Erwin Cleaner. Don Kennedy trains. Gerard Kennedy's in the bike. 7 Perfect Raider, Janaea Gallant owns. John Barrington trains and drives. And the 8 Credit to Burn rounds out the field. For owners Brady McDougall and Blaze McNeil, Walter Walker trains. That's Danny Gillis to do the driving. 8th race of the evening from Inverness is the Matta McDonald Memorial Pace. It kicks off the late daily double with Triactor Quinella win play show wagering. Post time for the 8th at 9:39 in just 3 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your final call at the window. It's here for the evening's 8th race. 2 minutes to post time. Less than 2 to go. Linda Gillis, phone the judges stand, please. Linda Gillis, phone the judges stand. Thank you. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the 8th. Evening's 8th race is the Matta McDonald Memorial Pace with cooler presentation. It's a field of 8 on gate with When It Rains, It Pours on the rail for Kevin Bailey. Charlotte's Western and Charles Fraser. Miss Dynamite D, Redmond Doucette. Southwest Bliss, Andrew McLean. PH Powerful and Rodney Gillis. Salisbrook Jewel, Gerard Kennedy. 2 trailers are Perfect Raider for John Barrington. Credit to Burn for Danny Gillis. 8th race, Matta McDonald Memorial, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Inside 2 are firing out. When It Rains, It Pours. And Charlotte's Western sending into the turn. When It Rains, It Pours at the inside. Charlotte's Western up to challenge their second. Speed duel going here early to the quarter. Charlotte's Western will clear. When It Rains, It Pours away second from the back tier. Perfect Raider goes third. Miss Dynamite D got away fourth. Then fifth to the quarter. Credit to Burn. Sixth as they race past that opening station is Southwest Bliss, followed up by the early trailers, PH Powerful, and at the back trailing is Salisbrook Jewel. The opening quarter is a good one, 29-1, and it's a 3-length lead for Charlotte's Western round the turn for the first time, gapping back second. When It Rains, It Pours. The backfield's rolling early now. Out to the outside third, there goes Perfect Raider. Miss Dynamite D, she sits in fourth. Credit to Burn, gaps the cover fifth. Third over sixth, round the turn for the second time is Southwest Bliss. Staying in seventh, PH Powerful. And Salisbrook Jewel trails opening half mile. Wow, 58-3. Charlotte's Western serious up front for Charles Fraser next to 3/4. Backfield's rolling now. Perfect Raider the outside second. Check out Southwest Bliss. Firing up 3 high for Andrew McLean third. Nowhere to go for When It Rains, It Pours from fourth. But the story here at 3/4 is Southwest Bliss now, who's opened up a quick 3 for McLean. Perfect Raider on there second. Charlotte's Western at the inside third. 3/4 30-4. Stable turn second and final time. Matta McDonald Memorial. It's all over. Southwest Bliss came to play tonight at Inverness Raceway. It's by how far, how fast, and how many in the stretch. PH Powerful on for second. Third to Perfect Raider. Southwest Bliss home and cooled out here in the 8th. PH Powerful did rally for second. Perfect Raider got up for third. 2 minutes. 1/5. Eighth race of the evening is the Matta McDonald Memorial Pace. Matta McDonald was a horse owner and trainer. He owned such horses as Marguerite Al and Silver Creek Vic. In later years, he joined his friends Jamie and Ann Walker, helping them with their horses. Matta had a horse one time that was a bit hard to handle. He asked everyone if he could use their jog cart to jog this horse. When no one came forward, he hopped on the horse and rode him bareback to get the miles in. This evening, the family of Matta will present a cooler in this race in his honor. And we go official, ladies and gentlemen. Quinella pays off on 4-all and 5-all here in the 8th. There's Southwest Bliss back in the 8th race. Winner's Circle, Matta McDonald Memorial. 11-year-old bay mare by Blissful Hall from the Western Hanover Dam Jet West. Alec Dan McDonald, Inverness is the owner. Andrew McLean in the bike. Jetting west, she was down the backstretch to 3/4. Big 3-wide move gets her first win here in 2021. She's got 49 lifetime victories. Family and friends trackside, along with the winning connections in the Matta McDonald Memorial in the 8th at Southwest Bliss for Andrew McLean. In 2 minutes, 1/5. Eighth race is now official. When It Rains, It Pours was 6th. Charlotte's Western finished 8th. Miss Dynamite D was 4th. Southwest Bliss, the race winner. PH Powerful 2nd. Salisbrook Jewel was 7th. Perfect Raider 3rd. Credit to Burn finished 5th. 29-1, 58-3 1:30 and 4. The mile 2 minutes 1/5 for 4 Southwest Bliss. From the top of your card, it should read 684 127 3, then 5 on the bottom. Southwest Bliss paid $10.80, $3.20 and $4.60. PH Powerful $8.20 and $6.20. And Perfect Raider $10.90 to show. Quinella's in the 8th, paid off on 4 all at $2.80 and 5 all at $3.10. The 457 Triactor $228.30. 9th and final for Wednesday evening is up next. Field of 5 set to go postward in the winner's over with post time at 10:05 and 11 minutes. Now back to the voice of Inverness Raceway to wrap it up on Wednesday night. Gordy McNeil to close out the Wednesday evening card tonight at Inverness.
Thanks very much to the race callers. In race number 7, Warren McKinnon was the voice on the microphone, with Sunshine Lou winning for Danny Gillis and Raymond McKinnon. And at race number 8 for Southwest Bliss, it was the voice of the North Side Downs, Mr. Shane Ryan. We're going to race number 9 at your go-home pace. And race number 9 is the Jamie and Ann Walker Memorial Pace. Next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post on Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is our post time. Introducing the entries for the feature. It's the Jamie and Ann Walker Memorial Pace. Winners over. They go for purse $12.50 exacta, triacta, win place and show wagering. Kit'll have a Walker out of Inverness. Owns the 1 Euchred At a Redmond do set up. 2 is Logan. Campbell McIsaac for Roderick Smith. 3, Daddy Let Me Drive. Owned and trained by the effort beaten in the sulky, Rodney Gillis. From 4, East Coast Invader, Gerard Kennedy for Todd and Monica Sutherland. Rounding out the field, number 5, Rusty Riley, Paul Langell for Chantel Gillis and Dana Ghetto. Field of 5 here in our feature. And then Jamie Walker, Memorial Pace. It goes to post in 6. Jamie and Ann Walker were an integral part of harness racing here at the Inverness Raceway for a number of years. They own such horses as Qualta Toronto, Splurjet, along with many, many others. Jamie was a member of the Inverness Raceway executive. They were always willing to share their ideas and help in any way they could. This evening, their family is here to honor the memory of their parents by presenting a cooler to the winner. Here on the 9th, this is the Jamie and Ann Walker Memorial Pace. Entries up, second and final score. Down to 3 minutes now, 3 to go. It's your last chance at the windows. The entries have been called to the gate. The Kit Building Supply starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters. Here for the Jamie and Ann Walker Memorial Pace. Entries moving on the stable turn. Here in the go-home pace, winners over. They go for purse $12.50. Short field of 5, Euchard. On the rail of Redmond Doucette. To Logan. And Campbell McIsaac. Daddy Let Me Drive is 3 in Rodney Gillis. 4 East Coast Invader. And Gerard Kennedy on the outside and 5 Rusty Riley. At a Paul Langell. Field of 5 comes to the top of the lane. Jamie and Ann Walker. Memorial Pace. Down over the gate and away, and Euchard heads out looking for the lead. Rusty Riley. Up here on the outside and challenging. Third is Daddy Let Me Drive. Up in 4 Logan. Then East Coast Invader down the backside toward the opening quarter. Euchard is up front. Rusty Riley is tagging on the outside here, looking for the lead, passing the opening quarter. And a Rusty Riley on the outside gets a nose out in front. Euchard is back in at the rail. Boom! 27 4/5. Past the opening quarter on toward the half mile now. And driving up front down the lead. Approaching your half mile. And that is Euchard, second. Daddy Let Me Drive, third. That is Logan. Near to 4. Rusty Riley. On towards 5/8 turn now. 55 3/5. And Euchard points him up the backside, second. Daddy Let Me Drive, and then Logan. Rusty Riley is 4. We're past the 3 quarters. The Jamie and Ann Walker Memorial. Up front, it's Euchard. Second is Daddy Let Me Drive. Then Logan. 127 1/5. Past your 3 quarters. Off the top turn. Through the lanes now. And Euchard brings them on home to capture the Jamie and Ann Walker Memorial Pace. Race winning trip 157 4. And officially, from the lower turn, 9-year-old Brown Pacing gelding by Shadow Play. And the Camlock mare, Tipsy Taters. This horse was bred by Dr. Robert Boyce and Joan Boyce out of Ontario. Walter Walker does the conditioning. Kata Habage Walker out of Inverness is the owner. Redmond Doucette is in the sulky. Euchert capturing top honors in the Jamie and the Ann Walker Memorial Pace. At trackside, cooler presentation to the winner, Euchert and Redmond Doucette, along with family and friends of Jamie and Ann Walker. Ninth official, Euchert the winner. Lolo Logan finished 3. Daddy Let Me Drive second. East Coast Invader 5 and Rusty Riley 4. Quarter 27 and 4 the half, 55 and 3. 3 quarters 127 and 1, 157 and 4 fifths. Top the program 1 3 2 5 then 4 on the bottom. 157 and 4 fifths. Euchert capturing top honors in the Jamie and Ann Walker Memorial Pace. Redmond Doucette, second winner on the program. 1-3-2 try, $18.90. The double paid $10.50. $10.50 for the double, $18.90 for the try. Exacta combination over in race number 9, returned. $4.50. That's a wrap for this evening. Here racing under the lights at the Inverness Raceway. Our next card of racing is Sunday afternoon, post time, set to go at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock on Sunday is our post time. Until then, take your time and have a safe and pleasant drive home. Good evening.